and welcome to MGP620. I'm Kev, and with me as ever, there's Sheepdog, Anna, and Pab. Say hello, boys and girls.
Hello, boys and girls.
Hello.
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 Oh, look at us, all being excited and happy. Isn't that a lovely way to start the week or end the week? What day does this podcast come out?
Saturday.
Middle of the week, then, sort of. Towards the end of the week. It's exciting either way.
Depends on what platform you're on as well, because lately, for some reason, they go on YouTube and then they come out live and then they lock themselves and then I have to go manually unlock them. So
why are they going? Right, two questions there. One, why are they going on YouTube in the first place? Who is listening to an audio-only podcast on YouTube?
People do.
Yeah, I get messages if it doesn't appear.
Weirdos. And number two, why do I not know about this so-called YouTube channel?
You do know about
You
it.
set it up.
You
Did I?
used to make content on it.
Did I?
Yes.
Yeah, the Mgukpodcast YouTube channel.
Doesn't ring any bells.
I mean, I don't know. When you were scrambling around for stuff to fill the void of Football Manager, we probably should have told you to blow some helium into this to take it off for a little bit, maybe. But
I've been busy becoming a Lego sensation.
it's too late now, isn't it, as well? Because obviously it's Barrack.
Exactly. I don't remember where we were in the last episode. It had been announced last week, hadn't it?
Yes.
I think. Yeah. So
yeah. You were shilling your code for most of the episode.
Oh, that does sound like the sort of thing I'd do. I put out a video yesterday at the time of recording that was an 8-minute long video where I plugged my promo code 5 times and didn't really give any additional information. But it led to a lot of pre-orders, so it's worth doing. I'm going to do it again.
No, yeah, needs must. It's like that time of year, that time of the cycle, and people are pre-ordering it one way or another, so they might as well save money.
Exactly.
Right?
It's one of those weird things. It's like asking for likes and subscribes on YouTube videos. The people who are paying attention, it annoys them because they're like, look, I'll like it if I like it. You don't have to keep telling me. But then the statistics tell you, yeah, but when I don't ask you to, we get half the amount of likes compared to when I do ask. So for literally thousands of people, just the act of asking is enough to be like, actually, yeah, I will do that now. And it seems that it's exactly the same with a pre-order. Every time I retweet it, every time I mention it in a video, I get a little surge of pre-orders. So I do apologize to those of you who are watching every video, listening to every podcast. No, I've got a pre-order code. I've either already used it or don't plan to use it. I'm fed up of hearing about it. However, every time I mention it, it makes up for a day of lost income over the last year. So I'm going to keep mentioning it until that stops happening.
I can also vouch for it in a very frustrating way for me. And for the listeners' benefit, this wasn't like any kind of pre-planned conversation. But I know last week we were having the back and forth, the code book. I found literally nothing happens with the book ever unless one of us puts something out on social media. And it is really hard to, because I'm not already in the position where people are used to me always talking about things I'm doing, like, you know what I mean? Like, people are used to you mentioning your code on things or having a little thing along the bottom or bringing it up in passing. I haven't done any of that, and so it's like just putting out a thing going, "Hey, you buy this," just feels really weird all the time. Still, I'm not used to it. So. But it's exactly the same sort of thing of just if you don't, it literally does nothing. I can look on a chart and see exactly when we put messages out because that's when the giant triangle appears, and it's just trying to push it up that hill until it starts doing it itself, isn't it? I suppose. I mean, you'd love to have millions of followers who just you mention it 4 times and then, it just runs itself, but it don't happen, does it?
It does not. People are silly gooses. Silly. That being said, if you are a silly goose, pre-order code's right there. Pabby's put it in the Wang Jangler for you because he's that kind of guy. So you are welcome, boys and girls. Other than all that, is there anything exciting going on? We got any exciting? I mean, Anna's got a massive pre-order box. That was quite exciting. It was like the olden days having a big Borderlands box turn up. It didn't come in a massive loot crate this time, which was a little bit disappointing, but it was still a very large container. And then me and Anna won't be here next week because we're off on shenanigans. So
what?
It's going to be me and Anna are on holiday. We're going on holiday tomorrow.
You're on holiday last time.
No, we weren't. We were on a work trip last time. This time we're actually on holiday.
But okay.
There's a very distinct difference that
Yeah.
you need to become
For
familiar
the
with.
tax man.
Right, I was going to only
Well,
the tax man needs to be familiar with it.
as far as the tax man is concerned, this one is a work trip as well, but
There
it's
you go.
closer to a holiday than the previous one. I'll still be
Yeah, fair
making
enough.
daily content while I'm away. But yeah, that last one was literally for that, whereas this one is we're going on holiday, we'll vlog while we're there. It's just it's a mindset change. That's all it is. It's a difference in mindset. So we're going to go and hunt down Sheepdog's apple ice cream that he's always so excited about.
I mean, that wasn't even Menorca. It was the Canary Islands. So you're in the wrong place.
We're not going to Menorca. We're going to Mallorca. It's very importantly different.
Okay,
we're not Menorca people. I don't know if they're better or worse than Mallorca people.
I was going to say I don't know which one I went to, but there's one that's like a reveller's place, and I went to the other one.
We are just down the road. Our hotel is walking distance from Magaluf, apparently. So
okay, so you're going to the
We won't
reveller
be
one
going
then.
there.
We're going to Magaluf.
No, we won't.
I mean, it doesn't
Yeah,
start with an
come
M,
on
it starts with an SH,
No.
doesn't it?
We're going to have a little day out, Anna.
No,
It'll be lovely.
no,
You'll love it.
no.
I mean,
We've never
one thing you
been.
could do is go there in the evening and become one of those content creators who stands in the street just interviewing drunk people with questions and stuff. You could probably get a whole 6 months worth of content out of that.
I'm just going to wander around the main street there with my Ray-Ban Metas on, just seeing what gets picked up when people don't realise they're being filmed.
Wow.
Be glorious.
Mm.
I imagine most of it won't be suitable for the internet. Maybe this is when I finally start my OnlyFans that people do keep asking me for.
Join us, Kev. Join us.
One day, boys and girls, I'll get myself an OnlyFans. I think it would go down quite well. But yeah, that's what me and Anna are up to next week. We've got shenanigans afoot.
My brain broke with all the different innuendos that I was going to come out with then.
Innuendo!
I've been back to work full time this week and I am dying, so I've not really had any fun stories to tell. Although, weirdly, I returned to work full time and the two people above me have both gone on like a long holiday and somebody else has gone on maternity leave, so I'm like the only one left. I'm just there while people are quitting. And
I just wouldn't bother going in then. Just tell them you were there. They won't know.
Very weird. It is very weird. I got a lot done though.
Doesn't sound like very much fun.
I mean, I forget you can't see me just nodding. Like, didn't I? Didn't I,
I can imagine you. I know what you nodding looks like.
I
can imagine it. I'm picturing it now.
So much work.
But because me and Anna were away, there was a point to that. Because me and Anna were away, I've recorded like 35 videos over the course of the last week. My brain's not really working properly anymore. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm running 3 channels these days, Pabby. I've had to do daily content for 3 channels.
Okay. I was thinking.
So I don't even know where my Switch is. I haven't played anything other than Football Manager. And I don't remember the last Football Manager rumours we were talking about. So I'm broken and probably shouldn't talk about computer games. So I'll just hand straight over to Anna to tell you all about Borderlands, which I believe she's been enjoying because she's been playing it a lot.
We might want to hear the rumours. Is it true they're adding dogs to Football Manager?
Yes, that is true.
Dogs?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can bet them.
Obviously, I mean, I'm
Game
just
of the
going to say
year.
yes. For clarity, I'm going to say yes to everything. So,
But not cats.
oh, there'll be cats. Yeah, there's going to be cats.
Okay. I'm interested.
They're adding a nudity option as well.
Yeah, loads of nudity.
What?
Oh, is it real cats and dogs?
No, none of this is
Sometimes
true.
it rains cats and dogs.
No,
It does.
I'm obviously not going to tell you anything because, like I previously mentioned, my brain is pickled. I have no idea what I've discussed. Yeah, I'm not even going to acknowledge the game is coming. Yeah, there's probably a game happening at some point. I don't know.
It's been all over social media, hasn't it?
I don't know.
Wait, hold up.
Maybe.
Hold up. Not the presses. Here we go.
It's
Somebody
released.
messaged me on Twitter. There's no message here about this game on Steam called Copper City.
I haven't read any messages for a week. I don't know. Maybe. What is
Copper
it?
City. It's like SimCity football manager.
Okay.
Host
It
your
looks,
football.
I mean, I'm getting immediate Lords of Football vibes.
I mean, it could be. Somebody messaged me on Twitter, just said, "This is for Kev" or something like that, and I was like,
An economic strategy where top football clubs entrust you with organising their matches, build in the city, manage its structures and stadium, provide entertainment, food, and security for fans. Your success is measured by match. So everything other than actually managing the football matches. It doesn't come
Yeah.
out until March next year.
Wow.
"Well,
I
you
mean,
got time."
I'm gonna add it to my wish list.
It's on
Keep an eye on it.
PS5, Anna.
It's on my wish list now. I'll remember it. If it's out on Steam Deck, I'll be all over that.
It's going to be on Steam itself, so probably.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's I'm looking forward to that. Glad I remembered to bring that up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm not going to talk about any more games. I'm just going to sit here and I'm not acknowledging anything. Someone talk about something that I'm not involved in.
So Anna, how's Borderlands 4?
I've played it for 24 hours.
Straight.
Non-stop?
And then,
Yeah, straight, yeah.
And then day 2 happened.
I checked when I turned it off today, and I put 24 hours in it since the 12th, and whatever day it is today, so 17th, so 5 days. So not bad, like 6 hours a day, maybe. Is that right?
So
right?
it's not very good then. Is that what we're saying?
No, it's fine. No, just I have been playing it. I've put 24 hours into it. So that's what I was saying. And in that 24 hours, I am still in the same area. I have not moved to another area because there's lots to do and lots of things to see. So it is just one map, I think. That's what I'm getting from this. I don't know why or where, but I heard it was more planets than before. That could have been a different game. I don't know, but at the moment it is just one planet with 3/4 distinct areas. So it's like a massive map, obviously. But there's like, so you've got the hold on, south, yeah, you got the southern west kind of area, and then you've got like the northwest area, and then you have like an east area, and then you have like a circle in the middle. Don't know what this massive circle is, but it's definitely there. It's definitely visible. I don't know what it is. And to say I've only been 24 hours, I've put 24 hours into this game. I've only just today ventured into another area just for like 5 minutes while I did a mission, and then promptly went back to where I have been at. Because it's just a mission, and then I wanted to head back to where I was at. There are 4 new heroes, Vault Hunters. I am Vex, who is a witch / siren. Obviously, siren has powers, but these powers aren't just like big balls of element kind of power. This one, I have a beast, a very long purple beast that
Sorry, what?
You heard.
He's purple and he is a beast, and he is next to me, and he goes around and helps me kill other enemies, but he's purple. But as you go down the skill tree, he can start taking on the elements of your gun. So he can be green, and he can be blue, and he can be yellow. So like if you have got something that's like, is that the door? Or was
I'll
that...
go. It might be.
Yeah.
On the way.
So like if you are of a shock, your guy turns blue, so and then he gives off that kind of element damage. God, that is really throwing me off thinking it's a door. Goodness me. so yeah, that's who I am. But there's also like a guy who's got like guns that come out of his back, like a jetpack. And I'm not sure what the other two do because I wasn't really taking notice. But there are 4, but there are 2 more coming in
Is
like
there?
2026. Yep, 2
Oh, right,
more
okay,
heroes
okay.
coming in 2026. So, but that's just because, like as I've done with all Borderlands, I will play all of them. Not all the way through, but I will have a play around with all of them at some point. But the first time, I will just go through the whole game. With her, I am level 22. I want to, 22 just today. It was fast leveling up, but obviously when you get to like the 20s, it starts slowing down. At the moment, I think the level cap is 50, but then I think after 50 it goes to Vault Hunter something or other. I'm not quite sure because I've not got that far, but it will like open up another like skill tree that you can earn things. But at the moment it's level 50. Was it Ultimate Vault Hunter? I think it's called. They've been in many of the other games. I've never got that far because it's not that I don't get to level 50. I just don't really take notice of that kind of when I finish my skill tree. I don't really go on because I don't really do any of that. But yeah, level 22. But basically, I don't know how or why. It's been a while since Borderlands 3, but you are now on a different planet to Pandora / the other planets that you were visiting in 3, because in 3, Sanctuary was a spaceship.
Yes.
I am not sure what has happened. I cannot remember. Like, I did finish it, but it has been a while. But I think someone blew up a moon of some sort, and now, like, there's no Vault Hunters or any people from previous Borderlands around.
Well,
The Claptrap is around, but
yeah.
Claptrap there can be
Clappers.
many Claptraps because they are just built and they do have his
Roberts.
but he does kind of have remembrance of other Vault Hunters. So I'm not quite sure. Like, so your vending machines have Doctor. Oh my god, what's his name? Dead. Dr. Dead, is that his name? His voice is in the vending machines, but not in the. No, he is in. Hold on. He is in the health vending machines, and I forget who is in the ammo. I forget his name. But as you're going round the lands, the guy that tells you the story, like right at the side, goes, "Oh, so you want a story?" You can find his statues out of
Yes.
yeah, you can find
Bobbleheads.
him. Bobbleheads, that's it, because I have one of them bobbleheads. Unfortunately, he did smash, but I did put them together again. But you can find him around the map, and then you just like bobble his head and you get 100 XP. So there is elements of Borderlands previous, but not the characters. Because before, like in 1, 2, and 3, there would be a carryover and other people would come and go, but there isn't any at the moment that I've seen in this one, which I'm like, oh, that's sad, because I do like all the other Vault Hunters. But if you've played 3, you can understand why there isn't any of them, so to speak. But it's yeah, I like the other characters, but they're not there at the moment. But yeah, so I am just in like the first area that I landed in. You wake up, Claptrap's there. Claptrap is in all of them at the start. He's like, he wakes you up and goes, "Follow me," and you follow him, and you have to do like, you're his minion, and you have to go and do what he says, and then obviously you start meeting other characters and stuff. As you go around, there are world activities to do. So like they're just like big bosses. I've done a few of them, and they're not all the same. I thought they were just like the same thing over and over again. They are not. They are different, and some are easy, some are not.
So you've done them then?
Yeah, I've done 3 now. They're
I've
not that. They're
managed
not
to do one.
that.
They just
that
teleport
hard.
away every time we get anywhere near them. That's what I found it really difficult to do.
Oh,
You get
no.
into the circle and then you get to where you're like, where's the boss? Oh, he's gone. You just left with a load of dudes. You're like, oh, okay, well, never mind. we'll just leave.
See, are you on PC?
Yes.
Yeah, there's been a lot of issues on PC. Console is more stable at the moment. People are just not happy with the PC. But yeah, I've done like 3. I go in there. There's most of the time the other there are guys around, but they're just like fodder for when you go down for your second wind. And yeah, you just shoot them a lot and get them done. I've done 3. I got a trophy for it. I am happy. I keep seeing them around. Like they're just like big bubbles that appear as you're going around. You can go in them. You don't have to. You can go past them, but you just go in, do what you can. I don't know. Like I've spent more because now there is billions of weapons. Don't mind weapons, but I do spend a lot of time in my inventory going, no, because I do just pick up everything and then go and sell it. But because of that, I do spend a lot of time in my inventory going, no, and then going to sell them. I do like the fact that you can just open your, I don't know what it's called, like SUD or something. I don't know what it is. I can't remember. But it's basically tokens, so you can have more ammo for your guns. You can have more backpack space. You can have more bank space. And the fact that you can just upgrade them on the fly. In number 3, you'd have to go back to Sanctuary every time you want to do that. If you do want to bank something, you just press the icon for bank that's in a little drop down menu, and then you press L3.
Really?
And they get sent straight to your bank. Yeah.
I've been going back to the actual bank.
No. For banking, as long as you go in the little drop down menu on the weapon, you press the bank, so the little bank icon is in the corner.
Yeah.
When you've done that, press L3, hold L3 down, and they get sent straight to your bank, so you don't have to go to the bank every time. I only found that out today because I was just messing about, and I was like, "What?" I was like, "Bank," because I had some to bank, and I was like, what does this do? Oh, they've got straight to my bank. So basically, bank is weapons that you found that you want to save for another another run with another character. They will be in your bank.
Yeah.
Because it does not matter. You can swap and do that when you have a bank, but you can open more spaces in your bank if you want. And you just get these tokens as and when you do missions. So that is good. You can also customize on the fly where you're at. Just open your customization, customize anything that you can. So Echo 4 can be customized, yourself can be customized, your car can be customized, and your guns can be customized. I'm getting so you have like a hover system that basically double jump and then you can hover, and I keep getting hover new hover packs, but can I find where you swap them? No. Do I know if it comes further in the game? I have no idea. But I keep getting them. It's like this so and so hover, this so I'm like, well, where are these? I go to my customization, they're not in there, so I don't understand. Maybe
I don't know whether that's for something else, Anna.
Yeah,
I wonder if that's for the vehicle.
Maybe, but it doesn't say vehicle. It just say hover system, because I know you can get.
I think it's one of the customizations in for the vehicle.
Maybe because there is more customization than just the color. There is a bunch of I don't understand half of it. I'm like, huh? I just give me something that goes around a corner quite well, and I'm happy. So but like I said, there's four Vault Hunters at the moment, 2 to come later on. I do have obviously the biggest pack I could find, because at first I thought it was just I thought the £119 version was just the game, and then like cosmetics. I'm like, I don't really need to pay £40 for cosmetics. But then I found out that it is like the season pass and everything. But there's like 2 different season passes. So yeah, I've had to order.
Really?
Yeah. There's like the season pass, and then there's like another pass. So me and Kevin came up with a thing that he would buy me the season pass, and then I paid the £30 for the other pass, just because it was getting a little bit expensive. So I do have everything. I need everything. It's Borderlands. It is one of my games that I do enjoy a lot. Because I don't know why. Like, I'm not a I don't do like Call of Duties or anything like that, but Borderlands is just silly, and I like silly, and the guns are ridiculous, and
You always tell me not to be silly.
No, I like silly games. Like, I don't like Call of Duty is all like, oh, you've double crossed me. I'm gonna shoot you in the grass. I'm not in for that. But if I have to kill someone who's telling me to kill them off a cliff because that's his destiny, I'll shoot him in the head. This is destiny. I'm not gonna say no to that. What I did see, one of the trophies was find Dave the Burrito. Need to find Dave the Burrito. Don't know who he is. Don't know what he is. I believe he's a burrito.
Dave the Burrito?
No, not yet.
Really? Wow.
I need to go and find him and meet this Dave, because he sounds fun, because I know a Dave who likes burritos. So I need to go and find Dave the Burrito. He's not listening, so that's fine. It sounds like there is so hold on, 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, maybe 5 baddies in this. But before it came out, apparently the aliens are back, so I need to come across them, because they were in pre-sequel. Was it pre-sequel? Yeah, I think it was pre-sequel. Like, one of them turned up, and it was just like, what? Because like normally when you get like one of the baddies, it comes up with like a flash screen, so like their name and then like some tagline underneath. This time it just came, like in pre-sequel, it was just like question mark, question mark, question mark. Like, no one knows who this, but apparently they are going to turn up in this game. And we'll probably find out who and what and why they are there. But like I said, we're not on Pandora anymore. We are far, far away. You can still see the moon, but it is broken in the sky. In the sky. Yeah, but you like, so back in the old days, the old games, sorry, you would get missions from a message board. This time, you do have a message board of sorts, but there's only like 3 missions on that message board in that part of the area of the map. So you have many safe houses, and they all have a message board with missions to do. Some of them are go and kill this. One of them is go and track this person down and do their story. One of them is just go over here and have a look and see what's going on. So you go and look and you complete them. You do not have to go back to base to hand them in. Thank God for that.
But you probably want to. You probably want to, though.
You can do.
Half the time, I need to go back to a vending machine and sell all the crap I've got.
Yeah, you do have to do that. But if it is like a big boss, there normally is vending machines just outside.
Yes.
But the only problem with that is you can only buy ammo and sell your things. You can't like buy anything from the vending machine, if you know what I mean. Like, normally there's like I don't know, but
deals.
Weapon, deals of deals of a half an hour, because
deals of 20 minutes.
But when you have done said mission, your reward for that mission just goes into a different screen in Echo 4. So when you go to like your weapons, go to backpack, and then at the side you've got Echo 4 floating there, and then underneath him there are loot boxes. Not loot boxes you buy, they're like a play on the loot boxes of yesterday's of when people would buy loot boxes, but these are just what you've won in your missions, which is quite funny. Like if you know all the backstory of how they're gambling for children and whatnot. Yeah, this game is not for children, obviously, but it's just like a tongue-in-cheek, like, look, you got loot boxes in this game. It's like, yeah, you don't buy them, you just get these anyway. So I think that's quite funny. But yeah, you can't open them if your bag is full. So but remember, they're there. I went the other day and I had like 5 because I had completely just forgot that they were there, because normally you would do a mission and it would just go straight into your backpack, and then you would have to scroll and try and find and remember what you had just won, which used to be annoying because I'd be like, I don't know what I've just been given. Because it would just come up with like a gun type. It would show you like the logo of the girl, not the logo, it's like a cutout, and then like no name, no nothing, and you were just like, you would have like 10 of them before you had time to go and sell them. So it's like, but I like the fact that we've got loot boxes and it tells you what they are, and you can just swap them with the ones that are already in your rotation. I'm just like, yes, thank you, please give me that. Echo 4 is adorable. Obviously, he is basically he is like, I don't even know what it is. So in previous games, the echoes were just like tape decks. You would put a tape in it, listen to a tape, it would have like your map on it, whatnot. But this time it is a little robot. That's what I have over there. He is lit up like a Christmas tree. That's what I got in my not loot box, but like in my special edition that came with no game. You know, I'm going to buy it. I've bought the other ones. I would feel bad if I didn't have bought it, because I'm like, I have to buy it. So he is over there. He is all lit up. Kevin keeps trying to nick him. Kevin is not allowed him, but it's
shiny and bright.
He is shiny and bright, but he is Echo 4 surrounded with iridium. So it's quite cool. Purpley, kind of crystally, kind of bright lights, like brighter than in the game. He is like right in your eyeballs. But he is cute. But in my box I got him. His wire was very long. Like I couldn't, because like I have a bunch of type C, I want to say, Kevin, if that's the
Don't know
new,
what you're talking about.
the wires that you keep going on about, type
USB-C.
C. Yeah, so it does come with type C, but I tried all my type Cs that I had on hand just around, because it said it was in like the wire was in the box, so I was like, where? So I was just trying all my other type Cs, but none of them would work except the one I had, the one that he had. So I was like, what is going on there? Does he use a lot of juice, not too much juice? I don't know, but it works. And the wire that comes with him is super long. Like, I guess it's super long, so you could put him out on display and you can like run the wire, whatever. But yeah, he's cute. Came with like a cloth map. We all know I like a cloth map. I had the old one from the first loot box on the wall for many years. Don't know where it is now. Think it's in the storage unit, but I wish I had both of them, put them both together. Came with like a necklace. It came with some postcards, but yeah, it was basic. It's nothing like the loot boxes of before, but I wanted Echo because he's cute. But yeah, you use him a lot in this game. He is there for hacking, he is there for playing your tapes, he is there for telling you how to get to places. I wish that would that would last a little bit more, like the little thing on the floor, the line that takes you where it's going, because it doesn't last very long. And if you're in a car, not a car, you're like your vehicle, it doesn't get you to where you're going. You have to keep pressing it, which is annoying, but I'm sure they'll patch it. yeah, I do have problems with the game. The game's not all bells and whistles. So bounties that I said that you find on walls, some of them are not working.
Not working.
Not working at all. So they're there. They're on the map. You go to said area, and there is nothing there. The waypoint is there, and it's just up in the air. Nothing is there. Nothing is working. For some bounties, I have got in touch with Gearbox and said, like, this is happening on console. Just thought you should know. I don't need any help with that. I just thought you should know, and that's what Gearbox has a page for, to give them that information. But 2, I've come across, they're not there. Sometimes if you reload, they do pop up, but sometimes you reload and you'll put back outside that area, and then you have to go and fight again. I'm just like, I'm not all about that, especially if I go in again and it's not there. So yeah, I do go to each like thing on the map to make sure I can do them, but if they don't turn up, then I try and restart the game. Well, not even restart the game, just like quit, go back in. If it's not there, it's not there. I just carry on. Basically, you can just like go to that in your missions and just say abandon quests, and that quest will just get taken away from your mission, so it's not there, just annoying me, because you know what it's like. I have to do everything all the time. Like, it will annoy me if it's not there. What else can I say? No, yeah, like I said, I've only been in one area. I put my toes in another area. I was like, oh, it's like all dusty and windy and sandy, and I went, all right, but I haven't finished a mother, so I just hoppity back to where I came from. But yes, 24 hours in 5 days. I did stay up till midnight. It got to 1 minute past midnight. I was on it till 5 in the morning. My poor eyes.
That's very
But I
impressive.
thought,
5
like, I
a.m.
looked at it. I was playing it, and I thought I was a couple of hours, and I was playing it, and then it was 5 o'clock, and I was like, I haven't been playing this for 5 hours. That's not true. But no, I had put 5 hours in the first night. But I had a nap before it came on. Like, I was waiting. Like, I had a nap. I set an alarm for like 11:30. Woke up at 11:30. Watched on TikTok, waiting for it to tick over till 12. And there I was. It was basically like a 12, a midnight. What they called midnight opening. Just, I could stay at home. I didn't have to go out to like the middle of a shopping centre to go and get it. I could do it at home, and I'm glad I did, because our Amazon is very, very late. It would come at like 5 p.m. and I can't wait all day for a Borderlands game. That would kill me. So especially when it came out on the 11th that you all told me about last week, which was not funny. It was like, oh, it came out Thursday, did it? I was like, I was not best pleased, but yeah, I've been having fun, and that is all I've played, literally. I've been doing obviously a bit of Disney Night Valley, but that's for Andy. Obviously, and he had to go and make friends. I had to go and make friends with 3 people at level 5, so I went fishing with people and did some gardening. But it's Dreamlight Valley. It's just Disney, and then more Disney on top of Disney.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, well, you like it. You liked it a lot last summer, was it, or the start of the year?
You know what I did last summer.
I've not touched that in a while. It's probably changed a lot in the past year and a half, has it?
It looks the same to me as ever. I think there's just like more people in there, but it's still just you start at the house, and
You gotta grow pumpkins.
and you've got to grow things. So
Pumpkins.
Imagine they'll be doing the
and you go
Halloween thing soon.
fishing.
Sweets everywhere, wouldn't they?
Probably that's more than likely what's going to happen. But I think we were just a little bit too early for that when I was there on Saturday. But I'm sure the pumpkins will show up. But he just desperately wants me to get Donald and Kristoff. I don't know
Good
why,
guy.
but pardon.
Donald's a good guy.
Hey,
I'm
well,
a
yeah,
he's a friend of mine.
I know he is, but that is it. But Pab / Sheepdog, because Kevin went straight to me. What have you been doing?
Oh, you've got the new game, haven't you? I will say your 24 hours in 5 days of Borderlands. I wish I was saying that I'd spent that long in Silksong, but ever since Kev told me to just play Crusader Kings like it was a story, I have been playing that to death, and I am pretty sure that I probably trump your 24 hours I spent on that
Fair
game
enough.
because I've been having late nights. I've been staying up so late playing it, and I can't seem to stop. But I did take over the
What did you tell
Holy
him to
Roman
do,
Empire.
Kevin?
He
Play
just
it
told
like
me to chill
It's
out.
just a story. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
story creation tool. Don't try and win. Just enjoy what happens. It's just
Oh,
basically
well, I am winning
okay.
though.
watching everything play out.
I'm winning a lot though.
Okay.
I own the United Kingdom, France, the Holy Roman Empire. I'm like, yeah, just everyone's scared of me, and I'm a saint. I got made a saint. As to say, I'm the leader of the Roman Empire, and I'm loving it. It's so good. And I realized I googled it the other day to see what year can you play up to, and it's like the 1500s, I think. I didn't know that. So I've got about 200 years left before I hit the cap, and I'm thinking, right, time for the King of Ireland, or the Emperor of Ireland, the Emperor of Alba, and the Emperor of the Roman Empire to attack the Far East, I think now. But yeah, God, that's been so much fun. I can't believe it just clicked for me out of nowhere because I've tried to play it a few times. You were waxing about it when it first came out on Game Pass, and I was like, yeah, that sounds up my street. And, I'm at a point where I know more about this era of history that I'm in. So when certain people pop up, I'm like, oh, I know them. I know who that is, blah, blah, blah. Whereas I didn't really know anyone when I first started it. So, I was just hating on randoms who were getting upset with me for whatever reason. I've also I remember Kev saying that one of the things he always used to do was just have as many children as possible so he could just farm them out to make alliances. And I've been doing that. I got an achievement for having over 100 living relatives at one point. And last I looked at it, not all children. This is like, about 9 generations deep, maybe more. I've lost count of how many people. But the point is, like, whenever someone declares war against me, I found out when I was playing it earlier that this costs me dynasty points. So God knows how much of my dynasty points I've spent on bringing some random fourth cousin twice removed with 400 soldiers into a war. But I've been the second the list comes up, I just go down it going invite, over and over again. And I'm there for a good like 20 seconds clicking invite on all the different names, and then they all just rock up to the war. And
It's like what we used to do on Facebook when we did MGPX.
Basically.
Just invite everyone on Facebook.
I also learned little things. It's funny because I've been playing it for a while, but I keep discovering new things. Like I didn't know that I could visit special places and gain perks for them. So I just keep going on little pilgrimages around the world just to, have a look at Jerusalem and suddenly become a bit cleverer, or visit some other site and suddenly be really good at murder. I don't know. It's weird, but yeah. Oh, it's very fun, and I recommend if you haven't played Crusader Kings 3, it is on Game Pass. You can get it on Xbox or PC, but it's on other stuff too. And it is just a nice little history simulator jobby where you manage history. You pick where you want to manage. You die. Your heir takes over. Sometimes it asks you if you want to play as somebody with a slightly more interesting life, and I always say no because I'm just like, no, I want to see through the single line of, what's the word? It's not concession. What's the word? Anyway, succession. That's the word. I've followed on the direct line from the first guy I played as to who I am today. And yeah, it's fun. I mean, I probably should put more thought into who I'm marrying my heir off to. I literally just look for anyone with a who's going to offer me an alliance, and whoever has the biggest army gets to marry them. And so all of my children are just married to random people. And what that is doing for me is suddenly I had a bit of territory in the middle of like Austria and one in the Middle East, and now I'm just sort of like, where did all these pop up? I never attacked this. It's just some random person in my family who's passed away, and I'm the next in line to claim it. And so that's been really handy because you can obviously raise your armies wherever your land is. So when someone in the Far East starts smack talking me and says they're going to revolt against me, I just send 20,000 people to smash their doors in. And yeah, very quick, very good. Loving it. Absolutely brilliant. But as I say, it stopped me playing Silk Song, which I'm also loving. That is so freaking good, but also so freaking hard. Like I should have practiced Hollow Knight before I played this. I should have got on that and caught up with the skills and all that kind of thing, because I'm so rusty, it's ridiculous. I got to this boss that it is a hard boss, and I think they've recently done an update to slightly make it easier. Like I think it wasn't supposed to do the amount of damage it's been doing, and so they have tweaked it to the amount they intended it to be doing. But yesterday when I was playing it, I was at a point where every time I went near this boss, I just freaked out, and it destroyed me with about 3 hits within about 20 seconds. And after doing it about 6 times, I suddenly realized I understood the pattern. So now I can kind of dodge all of its attacks and give it a couple of hits. But from what I understand, it's multi-phased, and I'm going to be there for. I'm thinking of playing it once Mr. Sheepdog goes to bed later, and I'm thinking that could easily be 4 hours of failing the same boss. Which
Don't
I think,
throw anything.
oh no, I'm not that kind of player. I don't get raged. It's funny. Ollie came home, and I was telling him, because he started before me, but he's on this same boss and he's been stuck. But bless him, he's been waiting for the update to come out. And he was telling me that update 1.04 was what he was waiting for. And I could hear him having a little hissy fit at his computer because he was like, why is it still on 1.02, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I
Because
Googled it.
updates
And
come out like staggered. I think it's over here. It comes out at like 4/5 p.m. is
I mean,
normally
that's useful
when
to know,
updates come
but
out.
bless him. The console update is called
Yeah.
1.04, and on PC it's called 1.02598 or something
Yeah,
like
you
that.
have to look for like what
You're on, yeah.
basically
So
where they're based, and then how they're releasing it. Because like with Borderlands, yes, it was out on Thursday because people were already in Friday, so you have to find out where you're based to where they're based. But normally, I think it's over here. It's like 4. I think it's either 4 or 6 p.m. I can't
in
remember,
this
but it's one
instance,
of
this
them.
update came out like 5 days ago, and he's just been thinking it hadn't because it had different names. So because he kept seeing 102, he kept being like and then doing something else. And when I sat down and looked at it with him, I was like, mate, you should have just like typed in the name of the update that's there. So he started up, and he was like, the boss doesn't seem any easier. And I was like, that's because you haven't done any of the stuff up the top there. There's like this whole space he needs to do to unlock new moves, and there's a little character you can recruit to help you do the battle. And yeah, he just didn't know all of that because he didn't explore. I think he walked into the room, went left, the boss is left, but actually if he'd gone up, he could have had a look around. I mean, I did the same sort of, but I just, the moment I'm failing, I think, right, I need to go in a different direction. Every time I play it for a bit and I think, I've made no progress. But then I realize actually I did wander for an hour and power up loads and gain loads of new abilities and learn how to do a thing that I couldn't do before. And I quite, I know that it probably sounds hell, especially for Kev, to have to repeat a boss over and over. He wouldn't do it. But wandering and discovering new bits and just getting a bit better at it, and then coming back and beating a boss that you previously couldn't imagine being able to beat is quite fun. And I'm looking forward to. It's frustrating that I know that everyone I know who's just been playing that instead of going off and getting distracted on Crusader Kings is on like Act 2 and all talking about these other hard bits they're all stuck on.
More to enjoy.
Oh no, I know. I'm not complaining that I've enjoyed another game. Woe is me, but I'm just
also,
like,
you'll
God,
get the updated version of it, and it'll actually be proper and work properly. So when you go back to it, it will all work, and you won't have to get frustrated with it.
I also I did. So while I was looking up, basically, I wanted to know how many times you had to hit it because I kept thinking, well, am I anywhere near finishing it? And I'm not. But
Mhm.
one thing I didn't particularly mean to read, but I'm like, do I tell Ollie this? Is that there is a way to not have to do the boss at all, because there's a task in one of the earlier stages where you have to hunt down these fleas for this guy. It's like a circus, and when you give him all of his fleas back, he's like, right, I'm off then, see you later. And then I think he offers to bring you with him, and if you go with him, he parks up where this boss would have been, and then that boss isn't there.
Ah.
And so I'm like, do I tell Ollie that? I might. It depends if he, because when he was playing, I could hear him getting a bit grumpy, and I think, bless him, he came off it to calm down and was like, "Oh, I'll do something else." But he went on Roblox, and then that was winding him up. But I was like, "Mate, I think you just need to go have a lie down." But if he's really, really struggling, I might say to him, like, "Look, go and get the fleas, and you'll be
Yeah.
able to just move on." I think they must have known this was going to be, because the thing is, for me, my biggest weakness in these games is a flying boss. Like Hollow Knight was the same. If a boss can
Okay,
fly and
yeah.
sweep, I cannot do it. And this is exactly that. So I'll beat it. I'll get there, and I need to balance him. It's funny because he was playing upstairs and he was getting annoyed at Roblox after getting annoyed at Silksong, and then Ben was on a game and he was raging at it, and I was like, "Come off it, I'll go on Silksong." And then I was like, "I really am not allowed to rage now because I've got to show them that I was getting frustrated." And I'm like, "I'm gonna have to just keep quiet, just keep it together." But yeah, no, both awesome games, and that has been the bulk of my gaming week. So, Pabby, you're chomping at the bit, I'm sure.
Always chomping.
I'm sorry, what?
You heard.
He's
Chomping?
taking that
It's
bit away, isn't he?
What?
I think
Stop
it's a hot.
chomping,
It's,
Pappy.
just ignore them. They're being silly.
Yeah, crazy. The only thing I've played is Borderlands.
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
Tell us about it. We know nothing. We haven't heard anything
Yeah,
about it.
we're not going to talk about that this week. We're skipping over
Oh,
that.
did I talk too much about it?
No,
I'm
not at all.
No.
Not at all. No.
sorry.
She's
Look,
mocking Pab because he's got,
we needed content. Pabby hasn't brought anything, the lazy swine.
No, I know. The only thing I've put about 15 hours
Oh, that's
into it.
pathetic, Pabby. I hear the
know.
pros have done 24 hours.
Hey,
by now.
he has a real job. I don't.
24 hours. Yeah.
Hey! You've got a real job. How dare you?
Okay, I have content creation. I don't have to go out to work. I can do my work and then go straight to my gaming area. I do work.
Yes.
I work from home then.
That's all right.
Goodness
then.
me.
Indeed.
Get
Indeed.
enough of that abuse from the comment section. I'm not having
You know what? You know what I mean. I don't have to go out and
I put
get
in the
there.
real world.
I went to Harrods this week, just mooching
God.
around.
All right. Yeah.
And someone just commented on TikTok, "Do you ever actually go to work?" And I was like, "This
is
was work. I was just walking around Harrods filming it. This is my job." Carry on.
I think we're done. And this
so-
Oh well, in that case,
What
I'll
about
go to bed.
Pab?
You're about.
What about
Think
him?
we're done. You winding me
You
up.
just said all you played was
Yeah,
Borderlands.
sorry, mate. I actually thought I was digging you out of a hole. Crack on,
No,
you talk.
I was gonna. Oh, okay. So I've played about 15 hours of Borderlands. It is very much more Borderlands from what I've played. It's.
Yep.
Do you find, Anna, that it's toned down,
Borderlandy.
toned down massively compared to 3?
In what way?
Like the it's not of like edgelord snarky attitude.
Yeah, it doesn't have that anymore. For some
It has a
reason.
much more. There's no streamer baddies that were in the last one that was
Well,
live
that's
streaming to
because-
things that was just in your face and obnoxious.
Yeah,
It's
that
none
was
of that.
that was because they were streamers, and that's how they got their followers, because
Yeah,
it
it's
was
just-
a cult. There is none of that in this. It is
Just-
a bit more.
Yeah, it's much more serious, a bit more
Yeah.
dry. It's not like I say. It's not. I feel
Yeah.
like it lacks the identity of Borderlands in
Mhm,
some aspects
mhm.
because of that. I think it's gone as far back as Borderlands 1,
Yeah.
like characterization,
yeah.
where it didn't just, where 2 it just went off like a rocket ship and like wacky, zany, kooky characters that are just like to 11 straight away, and they're just bonkers. And there's no, well, based on the 15 hours or so, I've not seen any Tiny Tina's. The main bad guy isn't Handsome Jack, who isn't just
does not know
eccentric asshole type guy. It's not like that. There's nothing. There's no. It's just a straightforward bad guy doing evil stuff, and I can't decide whether it's for better. It's for better or worse. I can't decide.
There is in the actual missions, there is some.
There is occasional stuff, but it is toned down. Let's say Borderlands 3 was literally at a 10 for verbosity or whatever it is. It is just, and Borderlands 1 was probably at about a 6. This is about a 7-ish, maybe. It's definitely not to 2's levels of
Oh, 2 was mental. 2 is great.
And free, like I say, free jumped the shark with it, and then just went another step over. Just went too far, I think, a little bit in certain aspects. Not that Free was a bad game, but it was just a lot. It was just a lot and in your face.
Yeah.
This one is very much, like I say, it's a step back. And like I say, I feel like it loses a bit of it. Like I say, for better or worse, I think it loses a bit of its identity because of that. But like I say, I can't decide whether I think it's for better or it's for worse. I come and go either side of it. I really can't decide. But like I said, there is occasionally peppered in. You go, there's some sly comments from some side characters, some random NPC, and you go, you end up. I just stop and go, what did they just say?
Yeah.
I go, did I just? Sometimes there is occasional stuff, and you go, Jesus.
Yeah.
That was a bit over. Especially if you've played for like an hour and you've not really been paying attention to stuff, and then you go back into the game sort of thing and concentrate, and then someone says something, and you go, whoa, what did he just say?
Yeah.
The gameplay itself is very much more Borderlands. Like you said, there's like you have like a jetpack type thing, which I find it's effectively like a glider from Zelda, more or less.
Yeah.
Because you just double jump off the top of a cliff and you just glide your way across half the map.
But
and
there is
really
no
good.
fall damage. If you fall from high, no fall damage. You don't have to use it, but it is helpful.
It's just good for mobility, just for getting around. And
it's a grapple gun as well, isn't
yes, there is like a grapple hook as well. I saw someone the other day on Twitch. I just happened to click on someone who was playing it. And they were just zipping across the map like a maniac. I was thinking, I've never even considered doing this. They were in doing like the hover bike. They jump off it. You kind of jump off the hover bike onto a grapple hook, fling yourself up in the air, glide, and then back onto the bike again. It's like they are like hooning it across the landscape, and it's insane how far you can. The mobility The mobility is another step up again. It's crazy.
That the glider does have a cooldown on it. It's not very long, but it does have a cooldown. But if you're driving in your bike, jump up, do a zip line, hover, get back on your bike, because getting on your bike is a 1-button press. I think it's like right, and then
right on the D-pad,
and then you're off again, and that's all recharged, and then you can zip your way across anywhere.
Yeah, I would say so. I don't know. I've not had any issues on the PC. Practically zero. I know it's been getting panned for it's not very well optimized, and I don't know if it's just because of what my PC is. I've not really seen tons of it. I've turned things down appropriately, like I always do. I've got a decent PC, but I always turn certain things down to medium. I don't need to see shadows at high crisp texture. I'm not paying attention to what my shadow looks like. Medium is fine. Volumetric fog, medium. I don't care what the fog looks like. The clouds in the sky, I don't need them to look 4K crisp. It isn't going to happen.
I imagine living in your world, Pab.
It's just crazy. I just turn them things down to medium, and I generally I just don't see the point. I have everything else turned up to high. Everything else is on high or very high, so it's not like as if. But like just the basic.
Go into a restaurant and just say, "Don't give me your finest steak and wine. Just give me wine."
No, but it is true. He doesn't need to see his shadow in 40. You're not looking at your shadow. You're not playing with your shadow. I understand what you mean.
If there was an option, I mean, in Fortnite, you turn shadows off to get any better, to get it to run better. I mean, if you could turn,
which direction the sun is in,
I would.
Huh?
You need to know what direction your sunlight is in.
Doesn't matter. It's all baked in this game. There's no ray tracing. So, yeah, I've not had any issues with it. The more things I've had issues with is bugs. I want to say I've had a few different things that made me go, "This is weird." Like your echolocator thing, where you press up on the D-pad and he pings like a line somewhere.
Yeah.
So I'm playing this all co-op, by the way. I'm playing this with somebody else.
Okay.
What I find odd is sometimes we have the same quest marked. Yeah. And the echolator points in two different directions.
Two directions. I know.
And I go,
it's so stupid.
Why is it doing this? And I go, no, it's this way. And he goes, no, it's this way. And I'm like, well, the echolator, and we're both like kind of like lost. And we have to look at the map and actually decide which one's the actual right one.
Yeah.
And then we go, okay, we'll follow this way, and trying to figure it out ourselves at a certain point. Just use the maps and just you have to stop using them for a little bit.
Like I play on single player, and I use the pingy thing, and obviously I'm not playing with someone else, but it is trying to take me around the longest way. The quickest way to anywhere is straight on. So I just go on the map and go, right, I'm going that way, turn myself that way and head that way. Yes, there are mountains, so I'll go around them, but goodness me, the longest way sometimes. I'm like, that's so silly, but I guess it's using the road system, because I guess it thinks you're going to use the road system more.
Yeah,
I don't know, but
I don't do that.
Goodness me, the longest way.
Yeah. Other bugs I've had, let's think now. I've had a few different ones. I've had one where, so if you finish a boss, you can redo a boss. We've been doing that a few times, trying to grind for a loot and get a legendary gun.
Yeah.
But then we've done a vault. There's a vault you get in the first area. I've done that vault.
Yeah.
There's like a poison fella in that vault there. It's pretty difficult. And at the end of these levels, you have like these purple orbs in the sky, and you go through it and you teleport, and it takes you back to the start of the thing, so you can replay it or whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
But in that vault, my friend who I was playing with, the purple orb wasn't there, so he couldn't get out.
Oh God.
So he was trapped in the boss room. I got out. I was like, fine, because he was like, "Where did you go?" I went, "Did you not go through the purple?" He's like, "There's not a purple. There's not an orb here." I was like, the purple orb just takes me back to outside it. So I kind of fly back into the boss room and go, "So you don't see this orb here where I'm stood?" He's like, "No." I was like, "Well, there's a purple orb." So to be fair, he just re-logged out and logged back in, and it was fine, and he came back out. We had to do that a few times where just got disconnected or something like that, and it's relog and it's fine. How much time did it take for you to get gold weapons that weren't given to you in a pre-order basis?
My first goal, I think, was yesterday. I got like something about bees.
Right.
Did I get given that? I don't know. I got it from a boss. I got it from a chest.
Right. Yeah.
I've had 3.
Okay.
But yeah, only one that I've continuously used. The other ones was like, I've got one that's in like an ordnance, like
yes.
you know what I mean? Oh my God, what they got, rocket launcher kind of beamy weapon thing. I have one there. I have a submachine gun. And then I was given one today, but that was through the shift mechanic.
Shift keys.
The shift keys. I got one from them, but I'm not level 25 yet, so I can't use it. But honestly, look out for shift keys. They are out
fairly
often. You pop in a code, you're given gold keys. Gold keys are used for the chests. Obviously, they give you good weapons. But today, yesterday there was one out for a pack, and the pack gave me some colours and a gold shield, and I got that today. But yeah, just follow the gearbox.
Yes.
I
need to do that.
Yeah, and you just basically put the code in. It's pretty quick. It is a long code. It's quite hefty, but then you get gold keys, which are handy to use.
Yes.
But yeah.
So I apart from the pre-order weapons and the shift key weapons, most of them I can't use because they're too high a level, or they're not good enough at this point. I've not had any gold weapons at all yet. And I found it very odd. I feel like I'm having the worst luck because I'm playing with someone else who is getting gold weapons and is getting more consistently purple weapons, and I feel like I open a chest or we beat a boss or we beat an enemy, and it's like, yeah, it's just greens for me. And he's like,
Really?
oh, purple's yours. I'm like, what's going on? I think it's really weird. I'm like, this is weird. I'm just getting some real bad luck on it, and
I get loads of
I
purples.
just keep going. It'll come. Something will. The luck will turn, and we'll have a good run of it.
Wow.
But yeah,
You're
not
finally
doing.
getting punished for all those times you cheated at bowling by trying.
Just wanted it. Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it. But yeah, it's one of the. It's a good game. It's a good co-op game that we enjoy playing.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like it's mindless shooting. It's not like a dead gripping stories to see what's going on, even though we are paying attention to it. It's not.
No,
it's just fun.
Yeah, it's just silly
Just
little
fun.
missions. Yes,
Yes,
there is a main mission going on. You pay attention now and again.
Yeah.
Yeah, do the bosses, like the big world bosses. They're worth doing. They're quite easy.
Yes.
There is now one where you go to one of the big like factory areas and you go into a spaceship, so it beams you, like it is a mission. You do it 3 times, it beamed you up, you go into the spaceship, and then you have to do like a bunch of damage. So that's a world map mission to do. So there are a few different things to do. It just depends where you are in the game, I guess. Like, it's just
Yeah.
You gotta get through it.
There's tons of stuff. I mean, the map. Like I say, I've got to just meeting Zadra, who is.
Yep.
That's 15 hours, and I feel like that's maybe 4 or 5 main quests in at best.
Yes. Yeah.
And the rest of the time it's just been bounties and side quests. Bounties, they're everywhere. Side quests everywhere. Easter eggs everywhere. Things to collectibles everywhere. Did you know there's fishing in this game?
I'm in.
No, I did see fishes, and I
saw someone doing fishing today, and I was like, I did not know that is in this game.
Yeah, I was doing something, and I was hurrying. I got a can, and I was like, I don't know what to do with this can, so I just threw it away. But I might have to go back to the area.
Yeah, you can go to a lake and you can go fishing in there.
Okay.
And it's just like okay, and you pull out loot from there, and
that's what I was doing. It's just very strange.
Yeah, it's ruined. I've watched one thing of an Easter egg where you shoot stuff in the sea, and then and then you see Tannis riding a fish or something.
Yes.
And I watched that, and ever since that, I'm just inundated with Easter eggs or guns to get from. I was like, and it's suddenly like, here's the best gun to get in Borderlands, and you watch him shoot it. You go, okay, where is this? And you go, okay, I know where that is. And you got to try and get it from a boss, and it's like, I'm not spending 4 hours doing this grind. I'm trying to. I just give up. I was like, I just play the game. You'll find other guns. There's other guns. It might be the best gun in the game, but I'll happily have the second best gun in the game if it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There's too much going on in this game for me to grind for hours on end, even though I have done probably a couple of hours of grinding trying to get guns. I'm probably not going to try as much going
very
forward.
Strange that you're not getting purple.
It's a weird one, but like I say, I just chalk it up to. It's just one of those things.
Your co-op friend isn't? Oh, I suppose you're getting different guns to them.
It's all you get different loot. Yeah, you get this. You don't see each other's loot. You use so it's all separate loot, but Yeah, it's one of them. If you think he was just hoovering up the gold stuff before I could see what was there.
What I'd do,
Possibly, yeah. Some
That's
people
what
do. I mean,
everyone do.
people
when I
do
listen
on
to Ollie
certain
playing, all I
games.
hear him when he's playing with his mates is, "Can I have that good weapon? You've taken every good weapon," and I can just hear him begging them constantly, like, "Please let me have one of these. You keep getting it before me," and maybe your mate's doing that. And they're not going to tell you,
Yeah.
are they?
No, it's not that way. It's like everyone has separate loot, so it doesn't. It's not like.
Are you
it's all
sure?
different. Yeah.
Because in 3, you had to specify whether you wanted to have like the loot pool to be yours or be shareable.
It seems
Maybe
like
you
it's
want to
separate.
go.
It's all separate based on what I've seen. Because
Okay.
we open a chest, and there's like 4 guns laid across the chest, and he would go. I've got a purple, a green, a blue, and another blue, and I'd go. I've got green, 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 green.
White.
Yeah, white. Thanks. And it's like it's so it's definitely we definitely have different. It's just the look of the drawer of what when you open a chest or when you beat a boss. And it will happen. They'll go through times, but at the minute I'm just not getting the run of it. But it is what it is. Like I say, there's plenty of good guns in there. I've got all purple guns now at this point.
Yeah.
Am I happy with them to the point where I'm keeping these for the rest of the game? No. I found a gun. I found an SMG which I do like, which has a secondary, which is a flamethrower, and it's just fun. It's just fun to have a flamethrower attached to your gun. That one is fun, but other than that, I could happily drop every gun that I have right now, and I get to the point where I'm just tired of looting through the weight of like piles of guns, and I'm like, just trash it all. Just take it all, and the collect button to trash is great. It's just like so you can just pick it up with X, or press down on the D-pad to pick it up and put it into the trash pile straight away.
Yeah,
it's
look,
so
I'll
much
check
useful.
what it is, but
I look at it and go, I'll try. But at a certain point, I just kind of go, I probably have been better guns than what I've got, but I kind of go. I like what I've got right now, and I can't be bothered faffing trying to do the mental maths of like what numbers are higher than this one. But it's just going in the bin. It's worth $4,000. It's going in the bin. It doesn't matter. So yeah.
Oh God, talking about $4,000, I nearly have $1 million.
Oh really?
Dollars or whatever it is. Yeah,
yes.
In the gold, I have nearly $1 million gold just because I am trashing. I went to like 900 and 920, and then like a bunch of zero, like nearly $1 million. I was like, this is ridiculous.
It's last thing. I also picked Vex.
Okay.
I also started with the big cat panther. It's like a panther looking thing, and I changed it over to the clones of you that you get.
Okay. Yeah.
I changed to that one because it looked decent, and I like that one a little bit more at the minute. I know I kept saying you probably get them all at some point, and then that you don't. You'll only get to use one. So I've got some points in the pet class, but having the clones are very useful. I find because like one you have 2 different types of clones. One that you can put down who stands still and just guns at people, and then one that's a Reaper class that has a big scythe, and then she just hovers around and just attacks. But the Reaper also takes aggro. So it just gives you a breather when you're just getting battered. You just need someone to take the gunfire away from you for a bit. Vex seems good. What it is, I like the look of Vex. Customization, I like.
Yeah.
I want. This is the game that I'm playing at the minute, and I only want to play at the minute. Really, Fortnite is off the table right now. I'm losing levels not playing Fortnite right now. So yeah, it's just one of the games that has just taken over a little bit, and we play for an hour or 2 a night at the minute, and that's enough. It's enough Borderlands. Like I say, we're not going crazy, but it adds up. It adds up, and it's like I say, it's not. Will this be in my game of the year? I don't know. But it is the game that I'm enjoying at the minute. It might be honorable mentions. If it sneaks in, it'll be in slot number 5. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I don't think I don't think it's anything revolutionary, but it is a perfectly competent Borderlands game, which is fun to play with your friends. And if that's what you want out of a game, this is very competent at that. I would go with that. If you want a podcast game, a game to get your friends together, play 4-player co-op, this is more than competent at that. Yeah, that is your lot from me.
Right. Well, before we wrap things up, just has anyone got anything to say about Borderlands? Because I don't know that we've covered it enough in this episode. Sheepdog, have you got any thoughts on Borderlands?
I think it's coming out soon.
Oh, cool. Well, we'll perhaps do a one-off episode, just focusing in on that. Maybe that might work. But in the meantime, make sure if you want to hassle us on the internet, you do that by following us at Mgukpodcast, or you can follow me at Lelujo.
And I'm at Sheepdog 6K.
I miss Lelujo.
Pab 1986.
And me and Anna won't see you next week, boys and girls, because we're going to be gallivanting. But Sheepdog and Pabby will do a show without us, and they're going to bring in 2 special guests to replace us as well. And I'm very excited to see who they get.
If I don't find anyone, I'll probably just not be on. No, I'll see you next week. Have a good week, everyone.
Pab. What a monster.
He hates me.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Have a good week.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening, folks.
You're welcome, Pabby.